Unknown assailants at a guest house in Riyadh in Kisumu West Sub-County. Now, details of how the murder happened is still scanty. Our Nyanza region reporter Bramwell Bure is on that beat and now joins me live with the latest. Good morning, Bramwell.
Good morning. Well, we're here in Kisumu, and as you have indicated, it's true that we're following up that matter where the former Prime Minister's wife, Ida Odinga's bodyguard, has been shot and killed this morning, the night to this morning. But as you've said, the information is still very scanty. We're still waiting upon the security operators to give us what really transpired. There's something we'll be knowing in less than 1 hour from now. But with me here, I've just bumped into a meeting organized by the KUPPET Vihiga sub-county, and this is in a wake of tomorrow's annual general meeting they'll be having. Some of the issues that are discussing in this particular meeting here are matters to do with comprehensive NHIF cover for teachers and also the CBA task force that is continuing with its operation. But here, allow me to speak to the Executive Secretary, KUPPET Vihiga. This is Sabala Inyeni, who is going to shed some lights on these matters they are discussing here. Karibu sana Katibu. Maybe what are these things that you guys are focusing on tomorrow's meeting?
Thank you so much, Brother Bire. I want to start by thanking you for giving this airtime. We have a problem as teachers of Vihiga County. My name is Sabala Inyeni, as I've indicated, the branch executive secretary for KUPPET. One of our main challenges is that even as we meet tomorrow for the AGM, we want to start by thanking this government, His Excellency Dr. William Ruto, for indicating that they want to employ more teachers. That's a step in the right direction. But we want them to know that even as they employ more teachers, these teachers who are coming on the payroll, the ones who are on the payroll already poorly paid. We are talking about teachers who are currently handling an unmonetary CBA. You are aware last year teachers are not given any money in that CBA. They were only allowed to go and have more leaves when they go for maternity. That has not helped them in any way. We want the government to know that these teachers have been caught up with the inflation rates. Even the money they give them in terms of the commuter allowance on the pay slip, that money has not been revised for the last 8 years. And you are aware the cost of fuel has gone up. Those who are commuting are paying more than double. Those who are using their vehicles are not able to go. In fact, so many of them have sold those vehicles because they are not able to make it. We want the government to review and ask the Teacher Service Commission to review that CBA, because this one document, I can tell you for free, was pushed down the throats of the union officials, both KNUT and KUPPET, for signing. The union's officials were never given an opportunity to give their input. So this document must be recalled, this document must be reviewed so that it can capture the wishes of the teachers, and again, looking into the inflation that we are talking about. The second issue, we have this debate about Eon Minet, and I want to make it clear that this contract for Eon Minet has been in the running for the last 6 years. When the issues were coming up in the first instance, TSC kept on talking about teething problems by the insurance provider. But we want the Teacher Service Commission to be honest with us, because teachers are suffering in various counties. Teachers are dying while looking for medical care. Teachers have to call and beg for services. It's like you're asking somebody to do for you a favor. We want to know, why is this insurance cover treating teachers that way? Is it a favor they are giving us? Is it money they are being paid? Because this cover, we are informed, runs into billions of shillings paid by the employer. So if the Teacher Service Commission is not able to harmonize this, we want them to come clean. And by the way, we shall be inviting the office of the DCI. As they take up the role in the new administration of William Ruto, we want the DCI to investigate circumstances under which this cover was given to Eon Minet, because we are afraid there could be cartels at the Teacher Service Commission who are reaping from where they didn't sow. They are taking teachers' money meant for medical services, and that money is being taken away. Our teachers have really suffered. In the last meeting we had in Kamega with the Western Caucus, which is bringing together the entire Western province, members agreed that teachers should be taken to comprehensive NHF. That NHF cover that is given to our civil servants is far much better. In fact, most of them laugh at us while we are suffering under Eon. So we want TSC to review this. Then we have the issue of the CBC task force, which you have said is ongoing. That task force, again, we know the teachers, the officials were not included. But even if they are not included, the teachers, we want to remind the government that it is these teachers who are going to ensure the success or failure of CBC. So if there is anybody who is planning anything about CBC and leaving out the teachers, that person is just living a dream. Teachers must be brought on board. What we want to see, even as the task force gets underway, we want to see capacity building, especially in our counties. We want to see our teachers being given enough skills, because CBC, in January, we are going to have grade 7 joining us. We need to know what skills have the teachers been given to handle these learners. Some of those learners are very young, and somebody is telling us to put a child who is 10 years in a boarding school. Those are challenges that we must be allowed to deal with. So teachers must be allowed to give their views. We want the government to start the way they have indicated, and we want to thank the Deputy President, because the other day he spoke so well about the teachers' welfare. We want those talks and those nice gestures he's giving us to be put into action. It's not just a matter of telling us nice things about teachers, how you care about teachers, how you want them to be respected. We want the Deputy President and the President at large to demonstrate their love for these teachers by actually giving the teachers, looking at the welfare, looking at the medical cover, giving us a better pay rise, and then looking at how we are going to improve in terms of the CBC going forward.
Those are some of the sentiments, hard talks by the union leaders here, but we'll be following up the event tomorrow. I'll be speaking to my friend Alan Ochanda to really see what is going to emanate from the AGM they are set to have tomorrow. But on the issue of the bodyguard for Mama Ida, we'll still be following up in 1 hour's time just to see what is the report that is coming from the security operators here in Kisumu County. From Kisumu City here, I go back to you in the studios.